Hey, yo, Tut, you ever heard of this new Detroit nigga claiming he got a closet full of J's and shit?
Yeah, man, he got some tight ass J's.
Man, he ain't shit. I'm from Detroit.
No, for real though, that nigga got a closet full of J's. I mean, literally, a closet full of J's.
Yes, your boy got J's out the asshole.
What up, though? It's your boy, Detroit Dave. And you're staring at this card because you know exactly what it means. Now, I've already done the video for this one, so I'm not really letting the cat out of the bag here. But, as you know, every 3 months, I put out a new pickup video for the previous quarter. I apologize for the tardiness. Normally, I drop 3 videos on the first of the year. One is my fourth quarter cops. One is top 10 releases of the previous year. And the other is top 10 pickups of the previous year. Because 9 times out of 10, they're not the same thing. It could be pickups that I got from previous years. So, that's why I do those videos. I've been going through something. It's life. But I'm back like I never left. I'm still an OG king. I'm still doing pre-orders of all kinds. I just got finished doing the Columbia 4 pre-order. That went exceptionally well. I've got the Fuchsia 4s for grade school only coming out. Black History Month. And, of course, French Blue 7s. And that's just January. So if you want new releases and not have to worry about lines or standing out in the cold, pre-order with your boy. But without further ado, this is the OG Kings fourth quarter cops. And I'm just backing up so you guys can get a good view of everything that I picked up. I know it's not that much. I really didn't get anything in December at all. Everything you see here was purchased basically in November. A couple things came out in December. Obviously, those came out in December. But mostly everything you see here, November was a big month for me. So, I appreciate everybody. It's 2015. And I am now past 1,500 followers on Instagram. Past 1,500 subscribers here on the tube. So, I just want to let you guys know that I appreciate all the support. And hopefully, through this new year, you'll continue to rock with me. I mean, you know, I try to give you guys the best content that I possibly can. I feel like I've stepped my camera work up tremendously from when I first started YouTube 5 years ago. Wow, it's been 5 years I've been on the tube. So, you know, I'm doing the best that I can for you guys. And I'm really hoping that, you know, you appreciate it. So thank you to all my followers and my subscribers and other friends that support what I'm doing here. So, let's jump right into it. The first sneaker is going to be a very, very highly sought after sneaker. Dope shoe. The Air Jordan 6 Slam Dunk. And I'm not going to spend too much time on these because if you guys have been watching my videos, then you know I just did my Air Jordan 6 collection video, the reshoot that I had you guys waiting all year for. So I reviewed this sneaker in that video. But yeah, if you want more time with this sneaker, go ahead and check that out. Icy, icy sole. And then here's the box for it. It's got the anime back to it, Shohoku and whatnot. I thought they did a nice job on the box. Thought it was real nice. And then, of course, on the top of the box, they got Air Jordan written just like it's written on the tongue of the 6, which I thought was dope, you know? So, there you go. Another classic had to be purchased. The 2014 Black Infrared. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sneaker. Of course, at this point, it's still stock. Now, here's something you might not have known. The boy got Yeezys. Yes, I did. I got them November 1st. Shout out to the homie Curtis Crawford. On Instagram, it's, I I don't even know. I forgot his Instagram, but he on Instagram too. So shout out to the Tan Yeezys in 9 out of 10 condition. Very, very nice. Looks like all the stars. No heel drag. So I'm very, very clear bubble, as you can see. So I'm extremely happy with this. Well, I was about to say purchase, but I didn't purchase these. I actually traded these. Yes, I am no longer living the Ben life. I am now living the tan life. So the Bens are gone, but the tans are here. So shout out to the only Yeezy one that I really even care about, Tan Yeezys. You saw this in my Air Jordan 6 video, Doernbecher gang. Super, super, super flawless sneaker. Worn maybe twice, and I got it for a tremendous deal. Shout out to the homie at Leo Got Kicks on Instagram. That's my dude. He's my friend in real life. So shout out to Leo on this. He had a hand in making this come together. But yeah, DB6s. You know, I had to do it. This sneaker I thought was dope from the moment that I saw early pictures. It was before the All-Star Game model came back out. So I would say it was probably August, maybe, that I first saw these pictures, and I didn't know anything about it. And I was extremely excited because this colorway is just so dope to me. I have put this sneaker on, but as I told you on my last one, I clean my shoes after I wear them, except for a couple of little gum spots on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? So since I clean my sneakers after every wear, you know what I'm saying, it's not really like it's extremely dirty, but you can see on the inside of there. But anyway, I just thought this was a dope sneaker, man. Air Max Penny 1, University Red colorway. I mean, it's just dope. I mean, you know, they retro and bringing back a lot of classics from back in the 90s. And this penny should not, you know, should not fall by the wayside. Definitely a beautiful sneaker. It's a little uncomfortable, though. I can't front. Like this area right here, the shank, I don't know if it's called the shank plate. I think it is. But this part right here, like on the inside of my foot, it's a little uncomfortable when I walk. But other than that, very dope. I'm glad they went with a bright red and not a darker red, more like a team red. I'm glad they did this color. Really pops on foot. Love them. Love the way they look. Very excited about the Air Max Penny 1. I mean, of course, like who, how can you be a collector and not have this shoe? You know what I'm saying? A little disappointed that they didn't put it in a all Carolina box. I really thought, because we already had 2 Air Jordan 11 Christmas retros that came in a black box. Of course, the first one was a Space Jam, as it should have. The second was a Gamma, which I no longer have because I personally think Gammas are the wackest hot top 11 ever. But that's just my personal opinion. A little disappointed. I really wanted them to do an all Columbia box, or you know, it says Legend Blue. We're doing Legend now. So, you know, I would have really liked to see an all Legend box. You know, white Jumpman, white 23, and of course white strip with the blue writing instead of the opposite, and with a white ring right here. I really would have loved to see that, but unfortunately, oh yeah, you know, your boy hit the raffle. But they didn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad. I'm not mad at the quality of this sneaker. I really like it. If you guys have been rocking with me for a while, the last Air Jordan 11 video I shot was in 2011, I want to say. It might have been 2010, 2011. It was before I started my whole Step Your OG Game Up series. Or maybe right around the time that I started my whole Step Your OG Game Up series. So it's been quite a while, but The Columbia 11 is my favorite. That's my favorite sneaker. I mean, I got 2 pairs of OGs over there. So, it's definitely my favorite Air Jordan 11 ever. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me. Some people are going to agree with me. I know most people are going to say the Concords. A lot of people are going to say Jams. A lot of people are going to say Breads. But Columbia's, man, my favorite. Now, the build on there is a little bit different. And I'm not going to pull it out right now because I'm actually going to devote some time, probably next month, to doing a comparison between this one, the OG as I have, and then I'm going to have to get the 2001 pair from a friend, and I'm just going to do a comparison. So I'm not going to pull the OGs out now, but just the overall build of the 11s that have been coming out, like, it thins out a lot quicker right here. Those OGs, man, are built like tanks, and that tongue stands up. Like, you see how this tongue is kind of sunk in, and these are dead. You know what I'm saying? They just came out 2 weeks ago. They're dead, but 3 weeks ago. But on the OGs, man, it's just a better build. But other than that, the way it looks, I mean, it's just a beautiful sneaker. Like, I love the Columbia 11. So, you know, these are probably going to stay stocked for quite some time. I mean, because I can still fit my OGs. I got a second pair of OGs last year, right around this time last year. It was like the 10th or 11th of January that I bought my second pair of OG Columbia. So I'm probably just going to wear those. They're in great condition. And keep these stocked for a while just because I love this sneaker. The patent leather is so white on it. But, yeah, look forward to a comparison video coming soon. I think I want to do it next month just because originally this sneaker dropped in February, of course, for the All-Star weekend. And in 2001, it also dropped in February when it retroed. And so I just feel like February is a great time to do that comparison video. All right, and on to the 09 Cherries, which this is the last Air Jordan 12 that I had to get back. I actually had all 5 OG 12s from high school, all 5 colorways. And then last summer, or summer 2013, I actually sold all of them. I had to come up on some bread to get DB5s. Because as y'all know, that's my favorite sneaker of 2013. Love the DB5. It's really number 1. I know a lot of people are going to say that one's number 1. To me, I mean, some days I can see why that would be number 1. Detailing's a little bit better. But, I mean, that 5, man, it just got a lot going on. Plus, it's a glow, so, you know. But anyway, so, I got OG Breads. Got those again sometime last year. Sometime in 2013, I got OG Breads back. That was the first sneaker I got back. No, I'm lying. The Obsidians, because the Obsidians came back out in like 2012, I think, I want to say. Obsidians came back out in 2012. Yes, because that was the only one that I had that wasn't OG. So, yeah. So, I had Obsidians. Those came out in 2012. That was the first one I had. 2013, I want to start getting my 12 game back up. I bought OG Breads. They're in that box over there. And then, of course, Taxis. I got those. Those are actually still DS. Those came out December 14th, 2013. Copped those. I copped the Playoffs while I was up in Detroit, which was like 2 weeks after these came out. And then, yeah, I just got these off of Scandalous Ass Trade. Shout out to my boy Brandon. Hashtag ATATF on Facebook. He gave me a great deal on this sneaker. Very happy with it. You know, it was worn a couple of times, but, you know, he gave me a great deal on it. And I'm happy. So now I got all 5 12s back. Of course, only one of them is OG, but, you know, it is what it is. So there you have the Cherry 12. Before I get into these sneakers, I'm going to start with the stuff that I bought off East Bay. I'm a closet East Bay head, man. Like, y'all know how I am with the apparel. I did a whole video on apparel a couple of months ago, so y'all know how I get down with the Jordan apparel. And I love to wait for sales on East Bay. I log on there, you know, and just throw stuff in my cart. I look for it to go on sale, and when it goes on sale, that's when I strike. So I picked up a couple of shirts. I've had these shirts for over a month, and since I hadn't worn any of the shoes that correspond to the shirts, I went ahead and decided to leave them factory sealed until I did this video, because I wanted to put them, you know, in the pickup video. Actually got those from East Bay too. We're going to get into those. First sneaker. Okay, so I had a few shirts picked out because I got like 5 pairs of infrared sneakers now. I got, of course, the blacks. I've got the whites. I've got the infrared 23s. I've got the infrared 2s that just look like 1987. Like, I love the infrared 2s. I've got infrared lows. And if you want to consider the infrared, the solar color that's on the top of the Yeezy Foamposite, you can consider that too. To me, it's about the same color. So anyway, I got so many infrared shoes, I wanted to pick up some infrared tees. Now, I actually saw this t-shirt in the store, and I actually saw the white or the black shirt. And the black shirt it had a black base as opposed to a white base. And it had white letters. The only thing that was infrared on it was, I think, either 1991 was infrared or the Jumpman was infrared. And I was like, well, if I'm wearing a black and infrared sneaker or an all infrared sneaker, I would want more on the shirt to be infrared. So I looked on East Bay. I actually saw this one, which I did not see in the store. And so I copped it for a nice little price. And since I am doing this video, I'm going to go ahead and pop all these out so you guys can get the full effect of my new Air Jordan apparel. So here you have, of course, you got the newer Jordan tag. New Jordan t-shirts are tagless now. So let me spread this boy out so you can get the full effect. And it just says, it has the Jumpman 1991. Don't let the first be your last world championship. And of course, that's referring to him winning his first championship and then three-peating and then doing it again a couple years later. Three-peating again. So, and the color is like spot on. Like, the shit is amazing. Like, it's beautiful. So I can wear this with any of my infrared 6s. Now, problem is, all of the sneakers that I have with infrared on them are not 6s. So that's why I copped this t-shirt. And let me see, this has an easy open. Nope, I'm going to have to pop this open. Just like I had to pop the other one open. You know, they come with seams. It's supposed to be a little bit easier to get in this bag. But you know how I go. Alright, so this one I actually copped with my infrared 11s in mind, just because the infrared 11s, they're low top, they're mostly black, they have the infrared Jumpman, and they have a little bit of gray on them. So I just thought this was a dope sneaker that I could wear with that shoe, or I could wear it with my cement 2s. And then, of course, just a little infrared Jumpman on the back. I think this one got an infrared Jumpman on the back, or no. Yeah. Infrared Jumpman on the back. And last but not least, this t-shirt actually goes with the Father's Day ones. I mean, there's a couple of names for it. Family Forever is one name for it. Father's Day ones is another name for it. Or some people call them just the plain and simple, the denim ones. So, I'm going to spread this out. And if you're familiar with the shoe, then you already know that it's got the shoe on the insole. It has the 23 written. It's like, if you've ever seen the gate to Michael Jordan's house, it's like a big wrought iron gate. And on one side where it opens, it like splits right here. So it's got the 2 on that side and the 3 on that side. So if you have the sneaker, then you know on the insole it has the 23. So that's why that's there. Family Forever. Of course, it's got the birth years of his children. And each one of those color laces came in the box as well. So, you know, I just wanted a t-shirt that I could wear specifically with that shoe just because I think it's so dope. And just a plain white Jumpman on the back. So I actually thought they kind of would have did a Carolina blue Jumpman just because the sole is Carolina. But, you know, it is what it is. So those are my East Bay pickups. As far as clothing, now, I'm from Detroit. So Air Force Ones is something that I've been doing. I mean, the Air Force One game is pretty strong. So, you know, Air Force Ones is something I've been doing. Anyway, I saw these in store. And a lot of the Air Ones I can't front that I've been seeing last year, that I had been seeing last year, I really liked a lot of them. And so I saw these and I was like, damn, 115, I don't really know if I want to do it. This is a Lunar Air Force One. It's got like the foam midsole, something that I'm not used to because I don't own any. Well, obviously now I do, but I've never owned any Lunars. But I can tell you one thing. This thing is definitely light. The tongue is a little bit thinner, and it's got like this extra patch on the tongue, which I thought was dope. A little extra padding, you know what I'm saying? Like I definitely think it's a dope, you know what I'm saying? The first Lunar that I ever saw that I was interested in was the Galaxy Air Force One. That's also a Lunar Force One, but I never picked it up. But anyway, I saw these. I was really feeling them, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, with me being from Detroit, Air Ones is basic, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like a woman's little black dress. You gotta have, a nigga from Detroit gonna have at least 2 to 3 pairs of Air Ones in his repertoire at all times. I mean, that's just how it is. And I saw these and I was like, you know what? I don't think these are going to sell out. I'm just going to wait. I love the icy sole on them. I think it's really dope. You know what I mean? And like I said, those are still dead. And they're also part of the luxury series as well. So I thought that was pretty dope. And they came in a premium box. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to wait. Let them go on sale. I seen them on sale. 99, 89. 85, 79. I was like, you know what? If them things go half off, if they go to $65, I'm on them things. $65, I'm on them things. Well, it never happened in store. The lowest that I saw these in Athlete's Foot was $79.99. That was the lowest. Well, I'm messing around on East Bay. I see these things for $59.99. I'm like, what? Come on in. I got to do it. Plus, I had another coupon where it was like 20% off your order over $99. So I copped these shirts and whatnot. Shirts, everything was on sale except for this one. Because this shirt was pretty new, so it wasn't on sale. That one was full price, but, you know. And, of course, like R. Kelly said in 2007, you know, I got to double up. So, actually, Mace said it first. Because Mace's album was entitled Double Up in 1999. So, I guess Mace said it first. And then Kel said it again in 2007. But anyway, Doernbecher 8s. If you've been following my Instagram, you know how I feel about DB8s, how I felt about them since the first picks came out. The grainy picks, the one, it was like 3 or 4 picks. It was a soul pick. It was like kind of like an over-the-top pick. It was a pick with these like sitting on top of the boxes that Nike ships out in, and then it was an up-close pic of the label. But they were all blurry. It was like somebody, you know, snapped them while they was at work or whatever, or came through and saying, oh, DB8s, they about to come out. Let me snap a couple pics. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe a Nike rep leaked them on purpose like that just to get the buzz up. At this point in the sneaker game, I don't put nothing past nobody, man. So, you know, you don't know. But when I first saw the pics, I'm like, oh my God, this sneaker's fire. Like, I was loving it off top, and not just because it was a Doernbecher. I mean, with it being a Doernbecher, of course, that adds, because I stepped my DB game way up this year. But I was just like, you know what? It's a dope sneaker. I like it. I seen the tongue with the snake on it. I just thought it was dope, and I'm not really gonna spend too much time reviewing the sneaker because I made a video specifically about this shoe, just like only this shoe. So I'm not going to really spend a lot of time reviewing the sneaker, but I'm just telling you, you know, what happened when I got the shoe. So I had been on it. A lot of people was like, man, them shit's garbage. And people don't like 8s anyway, apparently, from what I'm hearing. Like, it's not a lot of people that like 8s. So, you know, I saw the sneaker. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's a must cop. At first, I was scared it was going to be navy, and then it would look a lot like the Peapods. But I was like, nah, it's looking royal. It's looking more New York Nickish. So I was like, yeah, that shit dope. Then I seen the hologram. And then I seen this thing glows. I don't know if the camera going to pick it up, but the camera picks up nothing. Well, the Yeezys is glowing crazy, but the camera not even picking that up that good. And Samsung said this is supposed to be a great camera. And in person, them motherfuckers is shining, bro. Like, straight up. But anyway, This shit glows in the dark, the thumbprint on the side. So, I doubled up, man. I had to double up. The 10.5 is still dead, of course. It's not for sale. Don't hit me asking me for them. They're not for sale. I mean, unless you hit me with a retarded, like, if somebody hit me and like, yo, Dave, I got 1,000. Yeah, you can get these motherfuckers. I'm shipping them overnight to you tonight. I'm finding a fucking 24-hour post office and I'm shipping these bitches to you tonight for 1,000. But, you know, if somebody just want to, you know, the going rate 500-600, then I'm keeping them. I mean, I wanted the double of them. These are worn once. And like I told you before, clean my shoes after every wear. So if I wanted to tell you they was dead, you will believe me. I think I might have got a little baby crease somewhere. Is that it? Hold on. Nope, that ain't even it. I think, yeah, these bitches look dead. No sock balls at all. I don't see no sock balls. I do like the fact that the insoles got the rock on and the Brave in it, just like on the side, because that was something that Caden, shout out to Caden Lampert. If you didn't know, real quick, Caden Lampert is the little boy who designed the shoe. At the top of the box, you'll see. So shout out to Caden. But rock on and Brave apparently was one of the things. Those are a couple of his like catchphrases or whatever. So he put them on the shoe. But yeah, man. So I ended up with 2 pairs of those. Of course, as you know, these things came out the Sunday before those did. So what was that? The 23rd, I believe. Those came out. So I actually was successful getting one at retail, and then I got the other one. You know, I had to pay for the other one, but it was well worth it to me. An honorable mention. Like I said, I stepped my Doernbecher game way up. I got Doernbecher 6s, of course. I got 2 pairs of Doernbecher 8s. I also got a pair of Doernbecher pennies, but like I said, when I started my video, I was going through a couple of things, so I actually had to let those go. Shout out to my man, Tonio Pizzle Platt, hashtag ATATF. Shout out to him. He picked them up from me, met him at the mall, and smooth transaction. But yeah, unfortunately, I had to let those go. I actually will probably get them back in the future, just because I'm really feeling the Penny Max 1 right now. But, you know, and it's always good to have Doernbechers. I mean, those things hold value. It's not really any of them that don't accept a 9 and a 10. Well, actually, I see people trying to get 700 for the 9s now. So, I mean, I don't know if people is paying 700. There's no way in the fuck I pay 700 for. I don't care if they was dead stock. The most I'm paying for some DB9s, and that's even if I wanted them. I really don't even like them. But the most I would pay for some DB9s is like 4 dead stock. So, I mean, if people paying 7 and you fuck with it like that, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Only sneaker that's worth bread to me like that. Well, the Doernbecher 8s, I fuck with them. So, I don't have a problem paying 500 for those because I like them like that. Like, I like that shoe. But DB6s, DB5s, man. DB3s, I like DB3s too. But you know my top 3, man. DB5, DB6, and DB8. They're my top 3. Doernbecher 2s will be number 4. Doernbecher 3s will be number 5 for me. So that's how I give it up. Doernbecher phones, of course, dope as well. And then all the other models can just fall in line. I don't like 4s at all. Them shit's whack. So I wouldn't pay retail. Well, that's a lot. Because I could buy them at retail and then either sell them or trade them for something that I really want. So that's a lot. I would buy them at retail. But if I had to wear them, I wouldn't buy them shits at retail. Man, them shit's garbage to me. Anyway, this has been the OG Kings 4th quarter cops. November 1st, Slam Dunk 6. November 28th, Black Friday, Black Infrareds. November 1st, shout out to my boy at BS Jones. He did the sneaker exit. I got those from my man Curtis Crawford. Shout out to my boy Leo and some dude on eBay. We worked together, got that for me. Shout out to my plug at Foot Locker. Got those for the under. Shout out to Nike for calling me on the raffle on those. Shout out to my man Brandon on the 2009 Cherry 12. And you know what? I'm just talking, man. Let me do this how it's supposed to be official. All right. Air Jordan 6 Slam Dunk, November 1st. Air Jordan 6 Black Infrared, November 28th. 2009 Tan Yeezy 1, November 1st. Sometime at the beginning of December, I don't know, it was like the first week of December. Doernbecher 6s from 2009. 2014, University Red Penny Max 1. 2014, Legend Blue Air Jordan 11. 2009, Air Jordan Cherry 12. Couple of Jordan t-shirts I got off the Bay. Lux Nike Lunar Force 1s. And shout out to Caden Lampert. I definitely hope that everything works out and he gets better for providing us with such a wonderful creation here on the Air Jordan 8 model. So, this is the end of my pickups. As you know, I always like to give a couple words at the end of the video. So, coming soon, like next week, I'm going to give you my top 10 releases of 2014, as well as my top 10 pickups of 2014. So those videos are coming like this month. I'm just running late, a couple weeks behind. Like I said, I had some stuff going on. So, you know, those videos are just running late. This weekend, okay, so with some stuff going on in my life, I decided to put a bunch of different sneakers up for sale. I actually sold a few of them. I sold a few pairs. Like I said, the DB pennies was one pair. But I got a bunch of sneakers that I'm going to let go. I mean, if I'm not really wearing them, man, like at this point, I think it's okay to just let them go. And if I want them in the future, I can always get them back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm selling a bunch of different stuff. Check my Instagram and you'll see all the shoes that I have posted. But this weekend, if you're in the Atlanta area at Georgia Tech, this Saturday, January 17th, from 1 to 6, there's going to be a sneaker show called the Kicks Fair Sneaker Convention. And I was personally invited by G-Rock of the Shoe Game to come out and, you know, set up a table. So I took that invitation. I'm going to come out, set up a table. I'm going to have a bunch of stuff out there. I'm actually going to have a section where it's $200 and under. So, you know, you can pick up a lot of stuff from me. I'm going to have a couple of pieces of apparel. So, you know, if you're in the Atlanta area and you want to stop by, see a great sneaker show, come see your boy in person, the OG King. I will be there. Like I said, it's Saturday, January 17th, this weekend. Georgia Tech, downtown, from 1 to 6. It's called Kicks Fair. Your boy will be in the building. Shout out to G-Rock. Shout out to the Shoe Game for extending that invitation, because that's something that they didn't have to do. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I accepted that invite. So, you know, come holler at your boy. Come see what I'm selling and just come say what up, because I'm a real guy, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm one of the realest. I'm from the D. That's how we bred. So, you know, videos coming up. I know for sure in February I'm doing a comparison video, because that's my favorite 11. So that has to get compared. You know what I'm saying? I've done, what, 5 comparison videos thus far? I don't know how many I've done. I've done a few, though. Fire Red 3s. I've done a few. So, that's definitely coming in February. I'm also playing with some other ideas, man. I think I'm going to do a laser, because I don't know if y'all heard, but laser 1s, laser 4s, and laser 20s are all coming out. They're not coming out as a pack, but I think they start dropping in February. I think the 20 is the first one. So, I think I'm going to do a video of all my laser cut sneakers. And I'm also going to do a video on my glow sneakers, just straight glow series stuff. So, you know, you'll be seeing those again. DB5s, Yeezy foams, Galaxy foams, things of that nature, Champagne 6s. So, you know, that's also coming. And more educational videos, man. I'm going to put some more things together just to educate you guys. You know what I'm saying? The younger, next generation of things that you might not know. So definitely more educational videos coming in 2015. But this video was already, it's actually one of my shorter videos. I mean, it's just at 30 minutes now. So it's actually one of my shorter videos, but I'm going to try to keep it brief. I appreciate all the support. Thank you for continuing to support your boy. Pre-orders. If you don't want to stand in line, you want your sneaker, all you want to do is pay for your sneaker and get your shoe. You don't want to have to deal with running around doing raffles. You don't want to have to be looking at your phone all day on Friday. You got school, you got work. You can't be looking at your phone. What if you go through some bad reception? What if you get stuck in the elevator and the shoe you want, they call you and they can't get a hold of you, so you lose the shoe? You don't want to have to deal with that. You don't have to deal with raffles. It's January outside. January like a motherfucker outside. You don't want to have to deal with standing in lines for 3, 4, 5 hours. Holla at your boy. This is what I do for my people. So pre-order. Right now I'm doing the fuchsias. It's only like a day left for those. Black History Month collection, like I said. French Blue 7s for sure. I'm gonna try to get my hands on some Just Dines, but I don't know. I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try. But if I do, I'm gonna have to camp. So those gonna be at least 500, like at least, if not more. I don't even know what the retail price is. They might be more depending on what I gotta do. But anyway, so pre-orders, holla at your boy. The number's still the same. Watch how I just come through the couch. 678-830-6690. Once again, this has been another Detroit Dave production. I appreciate everything. And I'm going to holla at you on the next one. Peace.
31 trade.
2 fingers.
It's Dave, bitch, aka Mr. Get It In. So get your money